Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. Since BTS's debut, the dynamics between the members have always been the center of ARMY's attention. Every small moment, every smile, every touch are all analyzed with love by fans. But there are two names that have always held a special place in the hearts of many: Jimin and Jungkook. Jimin isn't just an ordinary ship. Theirs is a long story of care, comfort, and a sense of belonging so strong it's hard to ignore. And this time, this particular moment made ARMYs worldwide fall silent, then scream hysterically together. Jungkook, the golden magne, always full of energy, clearly demonstrated in front of the camera who has always been the center of his world. Many had previously associated Jungkook with Taehyung, with whom they also share a very deep bond of friendship. But that day, without hesitation, Jungkook switched and embraced Jimin like someone he had long missed. It was as if the world stopped spinning and all he saw was Jimin. The moment happened so quickly yet so clearly. ARMYs noticed how Jungkook's facial expression changed instantly when that charming little figure, Park Jimin, approached. Previously, Jungkook had been seen joking around with the other members, and even Taehyung was close to him. But when Jimin appeared, Jungkook's focus immediately shifted 100%. His previously free eyes were now focused solely on one point: Jimin. Not only that, when Jimin approached him, Jungkook immediately opened his arms, as if he had prepared a special place for him. And when Jimin stepped into that embrace, everything seemed to shatter. Jungkook gripped Jimin's back tightly. Not a normal hug, not a formal, fanservice hug. It was a hug that conveyed a sense of belonging, a feeling born of years of comfort, of a closeness that could no longer be called coincidence or gimmick. Fans who witnessed the moment went wild. Social media was filled with reactions, theories, and tears of joy. Many said it was the most Jikook moment captured on camera in months. Some ARMYs even swore it looked like a reunion between two long-lost lovebirds. They searched for each other, found each other, and when the embrace finally happened, it all seemed like new proof that Jikook was real. Even when the camera focused on them, Jungkook didn't seem to care. He didn't let go of the hug too quickly. There was a tap on Jimin's back, gentle but meaningful. Jimin chuckled, holding Jungkook in a comforting hand. They spoke softly into each other's ears, as if the world didn't deserve to know what they were whispering. And that's when ARMY knew. This wasn't just any interaction. This wasn't acting. This was love that spoke through body language. Taehyung, standing nearby, could only stare for a moment and then smile, as if he'd grown accustomed to seeing this couple in their own world. Someone joked, "Taehyung's given up. He knows Jimin always wins." Because in many moments, when Jimin and Jungkook were together, everything seemed to fade. Nothing could shake the closeness they shared. Looking back on their long journey, this wasn't the first moment that showed their relationship was anything but ordinary. From the backstage hug, to Jungkook's constant gaze searching for Jimin in the crowd, to their habit of touching each other so naturally, everything demonstrated a comfort that was too deep to be called mere friendship. Remember how Jungkook always looked at Jimin like someone he was proud of? How Jimin was always there for Jungkook when he needed a shoulder to cry on. Jungkook often seemed like a hero to Jimin, but on many occasions, Jimin also became Jungkook's home. When Jimin hugged Jungkook from behind and said, "You worked so hard," we could see Jungkook's heart melt, as if all the weight of the world had suddenly disappeared. In Korean culture, close hugs and skinship may be commonplace, but the way Jimin and Jungkook touched each other always carried a different vibe. There was chemistry, a hint of tension, a sense of protectiveness, a love that needed no words. Many fans noticed how Jungkook always made sure Jimin's hand didn't leave his when they walked in crowds. How Jimin always encouraged Jungkook to show his best self, even when he doubted himself. In the entertainment world full of rules and boundaries, they kept this relationship alive. They may have never confirmed anything, but what confirmation was needed when their chemistry spoke louder than words? That day, when Jungkook hugged Jimin without caring about the cameras, it was as if he told the world, "I don't need a reason to show that I care." And for ARMY, that was more than enough to make their hearts explode.
get the best of me. 비가 내리던 나, 눈이 내리던 나, 모든 불행을 멈추.
There was one small moment that made everything even more real. Before hugging Jimin, Jungkook briefly glanced at Taehyung. Just a glance. But that small gesture seemed to convey, I choose him. It wasn't that he didn't care for Taehyung, but that their relationship with Jimin was different. It was softer, more personal, more special. This moment also made something clearer. Jungkook wasn't just close to Jimin, he felt safe with him. Behind all the fan frenzy and the global spotlight, Jimin was where Jungkook could be his spoiled, warm, and loving self. As for Jimin, he always looked at Jungkook proudly, as if to say, I'm always here. The ARMY's reaction extended to the international fandom. Many said that if this wasn't love, then what was? People don't hug like that without deep feelings. People don't ignore everything around them just to focus on one person unless that person is incredibly important. In every frame, love is evident. It doesn't matter what form it takes. What matters is that they make each other happy. They make each other feel fulfilled. An ARMY has witnessed their journey from childhood to now. Two grown men who still choose each other. Perhaps the world will still debate their relationship. Are they just close friends? Is there more? But ARMY knows, sometimes love doesn't need labels. It's enough to see it in the way they hug each other, in the way they look at each other, in the way they smile at each other as if nothing can tear them apart. That day, one hug changed everything. Jungkook no longer hesitated to show who was closest to his heart. And Jimin was still the one who hugged him back without hesitation. Jikook isn't about rumors. It's not about theories. It's about the togetherness of two hearts that understand each other without the need for much talk. About a comfort that exists so naturally that nothing feels forced. About a love that may never be announced, but is always visible. And to all who witnessed that moment, you didn't just see two idols. You saw two people who complemented each other. Two people who were perhaps destined to be in each other's lives. That moment was a gift for ARMY who always supported them. That hug was a sign that no matter what, Jimin and Jungkook still have each other. And as long as they stay together, Jikook will always live on. Not just as a ship, but as a story that continues to grow without limits. So, is Jikook real? After that moment, can we still deny it? One thing is for sure, love that is seen cannot be hidden forever. Thank you for watching until the end. If you also felt the same love vibes from Jikook today, don't forget to click like and subscribe so you don't miss our latest updates. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Do you think that hug was just fan service? Or is it time we say Jikook is real? See you in the next video. Jikook Diaries is always with you. Borahi ARMY.